Here's a bill you've been paying every single day and you've never once seen it. It has no receipt, no SMS alert, no entry in your bank statement. It's called the expense ratio, and today, we expose exactly how this trap works and how to escape it. First, the mechanism. Every mutual fund charges an annual fee, the total expense ratio, but you never pay it directly. It's shaved off the fund's NAV every single day before the value is published. Invest 1 lakh rupees at 1.5% and about 1500 rupees a year quietly disappears. The return on your dashboard? It's already after fees. That's why it feels free. It isn't. And here's the part nobody tells you. The fee doesn't care whether you win or lose. Say your fund falls 10% in a bad year. On a 10 lakh corpus, you still paid around 19,000 rupees in fees that year. Markets take risk with your money. The fund house gets paid either way. Now, SEBI does cap these fees on a sliding scale. Small equity funds can charge up to 2.25%. As funds grow past 50,000 crores, the cap drops to 1.05. Index funds and ETFs are capped at 1%, but here's the secret. The cheapest index funds charge as little as 0.05%. The law sets the ceiling, the market sets the floor, and the gap between them is enormous. Look at the cost ladder. A low-cost index fund, direct plan, around 0.1%. An actively managed fund, direct, around 0.7%. The same active fund, regular plan, up to 2% or more. That's a 20 times difference often for exposure to the very same market. Why does this matter so much? Because fees don't just cut your return once, they shrink the base that all future returns grow from. The gap widens every single year. 1 lakh rupees over 10 years with just a 1% fee difference loses over 25,000 rupees. Run a 10,000 rupee SIP for 25 years and the gap between a low-cost and a high-cost fund crosses 49 lakhs. Same market, same risk, wildly different outcomes. Now, an honest warning: the cheapest fund is not automatically the best fund. Compare expense ratios only within the same category. For index funds, also check the tracking difference. A cheap fund that copies the index badly defeats the purpose. And a higher fee can be worth it, but only if the fund consistently beats its benchmark after costs. And as we saw in lesson 1, very few do. So here's your audit plan. 1. Find the TER of every fund you own. It's in the fact sheet, on the AMFI website, or right in your app. 2. Compare it with a category average, not with funds from other categories. 3. Use these thresholds. Index funds, under 0.2%. Active equity direct, under 1%. And anything above 2% demands a very good explanation. 4. Remember, the fee is charged on your entire corpus, so as your wealth grows, every basis point matters more. 3 numbers to remember. 2.25%, the maximum SEBI allows. 25,000 rupees, what a 1% difference costs on just 1 lakh in 10 years. And 0.05%, what the cheapest index funds actually charge. The expense ratio is invisible. Its impact is not. Your homework: open your app, find your biggest fund and check its expense ratio. Comment the number below. Let's see who's paying the most and who found the cheapest fund. I read every reply. If this video added value, hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe with the bell icon so you never miss an insight.